Hello and welcome. This is Alchemist X, and today I'm going to be going over the banners that are currently available, although there's really not a lot to say about that. It's pretty straightforward. Gem Trap before Lindrake's new Memento drops. I originally mistakenly thought that I read that it was going to come out on the 10th. It's actually middle of the month is what it said in the producer's letter, so I'd expect that this next reset. But other than that, I just wanted to give a reminder that the coin shop for the 2023 7.5 coins is not going to expire this week, but it is going to expire next week. So if you're still sitting on a bunch of coins trying to decide, you'll have one more set of banners to see if you're going to pull anything that might change your use of the coins. Whether you go for a little bit of shards of a lot of characters or just go all in on somebody to help accelerate maybe their gate 6, gate 7, that kind of thing. It's sometimes worth waiting. And same thing if you're sitting on a selector. I'm currently sitting on a unit selector that I got from the 7-step banner last week, and almost certainly I will use it on Smire unless I very, very unlikely pull her from another source next week. Otherwise, I'm just going to use it on her. And a decent chunk of the coins I'm currently carrying are going to go to her as well, just because I'm guessing that they are not going to drop into my lap as easily as Lindrake shards did. Because I got another 100 shards of Lindrake just from doing the 7-step that got me the selector. So, I mean, it's a good thing, because he's now become one of my strongest units. Which, based on the sheer amount of Lindrakes I've been seeing in the arena, I'm guessing that's the case for many, many players. But that's good. I think everybody should have a Lindrake. Lindrake just makes your life so much better. But aside from that, I also wanted to talk just a little bit about the altar class jobs, just now that I have engaged with it. Last time I bought that Ravenna package just so I could get her maxed up to get ready for it. I have since done that. This is the altar class Ravenna helping out on this Catanova boss, just seeing if I could clear it with a water missile team. And then I also did Chloe's, just because I figured I could use a light elemented tank, and I never really gave Chloe the attention she deserved in my global account, so I'm rectifying that in JP. And then I also did Zahar, because of course, you just gotta use Zahar. So now I don't have any more of the tokens, but that's okay. I think the Lofia and Magnus can wait for the time being. I will say that I overestimated how prepared you needed to be. Like, I definitely over-prepared for Ravenna's, like, especially because that map gives you help anyway. So you really just need to be tanky enough to not get one shot on the first turn, and then fast enough to upkeep the buffs the crystals gave you. And then otherwise, you know, runes and resistances definitely help. Oh, alchemic freeze resistance too. Chloe's least enlightened out of the three of them, and that one wasn't too bad, although I definitely needed the Memento leader skill from Chloe's original Memento. Luckily, that was given away for free in plentiful amounts back when they dropped Memento Enlightenment. And then Zahar wasn't too bad either. Really, just Zahar needs enough HP to not get one-shot by the enemy Zahar's nuke, and that's pretty much it. So I think it's definitely an interesting thing. It's not as dramatic a shift as a lot of other job pluses or job plus pluses, but the improvements that they put in are definitely nice. The stat bumps and then Zahar's ability to boost his cast time and also inflict alchemic crush are certainly welcome too. So yeah, that is about all I've got to say on that stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at the banners. And here we are. So as I said earlier, there's definitely not a lot available this week. Mostly just the pre-Lindrake gem sync. But that being said, there's definitely some okay options. I think the best use of your gems is going to be the guaranteed 5 stars. Unless you're after something that doesn't qualify for that. Like, for example, you really want Yomi version 2. It seems like the non-sacred stone version 2s don't rerun very often, and if that's going to be an issue for you, that will increase the value of this banner. If you're really, really coin hungry, then that's definitely could help you out. Same thing with Lisa, just because she was not available via selector. The other 4 units on this banner were, so unless you're really shard hungry for them and you need more coins, otherwise I don't see a huge amount of value in this banner just because it's paying more gems for things that we either got for free or could have already gotten via gems via earlier banners in the 7.5 celebration. Then we get to the corresponding Memento banner. Pretty much the same thing, just switch units to Mementos. If you need Lisa's or Yomi V2s, it's a good way to get it, just because there wasn't another way to do that. But otherwise, you could have gotten one of the other Mementos on here for less gems earlier on. And we'll skip past some more paid banners until we get to the voucher banners. I don't have a huge amount to say about these. Sometimes getting one voucher for 500 gems can be really helpful if you're in need of a set of flash or sweep runes, but otherwise they often get overshadowed by banners like the guaranteed 5-star. So I went a little bit in on units, a little bit deeper on Mementos, and as soon as I'm done with the banner overview, we'll just do one more step of this 5-star, do a live reaction, see what happens, and that'll be that. Aside from that, another few days for Yaris. You could apply another discount ticket to her if that's your highest priority. And then I assume for Kennen and Zain, you would have gotten them via selector if you really wanted them. And then for Otima, because he was not available that way, you could apply another discount ticket to this banner if that was your priority. And then Memento banner for their respective Mementos is still around too. And otherwise, that is pretty much it. So yeah, just skip if you're saving for Lindrake. Otherwise, hopefully you get some good 5-stars if you're spending gems on the 65 5-stars, whether it's units or Mementos. And with that, let's go ahead and do, I believe it is, what, step 7? Yeah, step 7. This will be as far as I go because I want to keep my gems above 40k, but let's take a roll and see what happens. I had some decent luck before this. I got Longhouse New Year's Memento, which was very, very high on my list of Mementos that I really, really wanted to get. That was the biggest thing. Weirdly, I got Rachel's Halloween Memento twice in like the same pull of, I think it was step 6. So that was pretty crazy. So this is the guaranteed limited. That is Ryle's second Memento. I already have it, but I do want to get him really leveled up in the future. So very deserty. I found that when I've gone deep into these banners, I always have a harder time pulling limiteds as it gets later on. I feel like the ratio is always higher earlier on. I don't know if that's just RNG for me. Ooh, nice. That is good. I have that one already, but it's not max limit broken yet. And Claris is one of my strongest Thunder units. Finally! Okay, well, we're going to actually end this video with me transmuting Judith, because I was waiting for this Memento, and I figured, see what happens first. Do I pull her, or do I get her Memento? So the day finally came. It's been a good week for that, because I got Zahar's second Memento. Ooh, another limit break of Mazartham, too. She's up there for light units for me, too. So yeah, that was, like, not too bad overall. Only one new Memento, but a couple of valuable limit breaks. So yeah, I was just waiting on that, like, because I would say, not that I'm swimming in reliefs or anything, but Judith and Zahar's second are two of the normal pool Mementos that I think are totally justified in using reliefs on, just because they either the bonuses that they give are so good, or just the characters that will utilize the bonuses are so good that it makes it worthwhile. So yeah, that is all I've got for this week. So if you are summoning this week, I wish you good luck, and I will see you all next time.